for you today, would you say?
Pretty cool process, you know. It went exactly as I expected. God gave me a plan, you know, He just led the way. So I did what I was expected to do.
How have you done? You feel you've done since the season was over, up to this day?
Definitely greatly improved, my weight, I worked on eating a little bit better, taking care of my body. Definitely was on a strict diet, and I had to perform well to come out here and do what I had to do.
What were areas of your game you were wanting to showcase today?
A little bit of everything, dropping, my bend, running. I was just able to showcase everything in front of all the scouts, get them what they wanted.
NFL head coach here today. I mean, what was that like being under his watchful eye?
It's an honor, getting a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, a whole bunch of new stuff getting thrown at me, but I'm able to take it and make it into something.
What kind of path do you think the recent guys from Iowa State that have got drafted? How's that going to help you guys?
Definitely affected me in a lot. Definitely going to affect our young ones here too. You had Andy, Jaquan, Ray Lima. They all led the way. They all led the example. That made all this come together and have like a good process.
Well, what's been some of the best advice that you've kind of gotten throughout this pre-draft process?
It's kind of hard. I'd probably say, just continuing to just be myself, doing what I need to do, not worrying about everything, not worrying about where I'm going in the draft. When I step on the field, it's me and you, and that's my mindset.
What are you hearing as far as where you might go?
I have no idea, but whoever I go to, they're definitely guaranteed a playmaker. So
How have
that's
things
what's expected.
How have things changed for you since the Senior Bowl, the Combine, when you kind of started to blow up in some guys' eyes?
I never really, got into that. I just continued to, just like led the path. I didn't really, care about, being first round, second, third. Because at the end of the day, we all doing the same job. And it's all about, the production and how you do it.
What was the experience at the Combine like for you? There were some reports out there that you were kind of under the weather and got through it a little bit.
Yeah, I had a 103 fever, 104. Definitely hard to perform, but it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So, I had to go out there and perform, do what I needed to do.
This draft is full of great edge rushers, you among them. How do you differentiate yourself both in your play, and then how do you explain that to team officials?
The way how I look at it is, I did martial arts, basketball, I wrestled, I played a little bit of soccer. And I kind of just, took all of that and I just made like a versatile type of player. I kind of built like Will McDonald. So, I kind of just wanted to like build like my own character. And then obviously watching, TJ Watt, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, all of them. I just kind of put everything together, and everything they got in common is smooth is fast. And so I just kind of made it into my own versatile player.
Obviously, we know all about your basketball background, but you mentioned martial arts. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on there.
Yeah, when I was little, I did a little bit of martial arts, jiu-jitsu. I just had it continue to like run on in my life. I meditated sometimes. I cut on my rain sounds, and I just kind of meditate, do a little bit of stretches, and that just like helps with hand-eye coordination, footwork, balance, and it's kind of making me the player I am.
You could have done this a year ago. You decided to come back. How do you think that extra year helped you to get ready for this moment?
It definitely helped me prepare, for this moment. I also wanted to graduate. I also wanted to graduate because I was the first in my family to graduate from a university. So that was one thing that I really had to do. And I definitely wasn't prepared, to come out. I had to learn a lot more about football. I had to get on, a diet. I had to get my weight up. And, I just had like a lot more knowledge that I had to do.
I know in the summer, I think you were sick, lost some weight, and then where are you at right now, and what do you think is a good weight for you?
I'm at 245 right now. That's what I weighed in at. I am trying to get to 250. I want to see how far I can take my body. See if I can still bend, if I can still go fast, drop, easy. But I kind of, want to be around 245 markers and just see how I can perform.
It's been 50
years since Iowa State had a first rounder, does that matter to you at all?
No, not really. We all do the same job, you know. It don't matter if you're the first round pick or, you know, you the last pick. You know, you all doing the same job. You got to make a better production, you know, than the person across from you. That's how I look at it.
I apologize. Do you see yourself as being specific, 3-4 edge rusher, or how do you fit somebody's more of a 40 front?
I mean, it don't really matter. We played a lot of frontier, you know, at Iowa State. I know there's a lot of people that say, you know, I was miscast at Iowa State, but, you know, playing this defense actually, you know, helped me a lot. We was in 3 down, 4 down. You know, we had our 6 up. You know, we had a lot of packages, and you know, we played like a lot of like different defenses. And so it just kind of helped me understand the game a little bit better, and it just like gave me like a lot of knowledge. So going into the league, you know, whatever scheme I do play, I can adapt to it pretty easy.
You played some B gap, I remember, in pass rush situations. I mean, you were inside a little bit at least. What did you take away from that, and how did that help you?
I love being in the trenches. You know, if I had to pick, I'd definitely go into 3 tech. I feel like I can play most positions on defense instead of like a 0 tech, but you know, you can put me anywhere, and I'll definitely be versatile. I can definitely play anywhere on the line. I like being in the trenches, you know, put my hand in the dirt. You know, I like getting after it, you know, to the whole line.
What's your Iowa State legacy?
It's hard. I don't think I have a legacy here. You know, the only thing I want to leave here is just, you know, have our young ones have, you know, self-confidence and do what they need to do. Don't listen to nobody, and just if it's anything that you take away from this, just make sure that you stay humble, do what you got to do, and you don't want to take anything back. You know, somebody asked me before, you know, it was one thing that, you know, I would tell my younger self when I got to college, and I said it wouldn't be anything because I want my younger self to learn from the lessons and mistakes that I had, to learn to grow, and as a man I am today.
Well, teams are going to want to pay you though for the edge and how you bend and your explosive first step. And where do you feel like your game is at an elite level?
I still got some critiquing to do. You know, I want to be able to master, you know, pass rushing. I want to be able to master drops. I want to be able to master every part of my game so I can be the elite player that I can be.
What do you think stands out about you the most?
Probably my character, just the way how I carry myself. I'm like weird, you know, goofy. Like I probably say that's the only thing that really, you know, stands out is just my character. You know, especially outside of football. You know, I'm just a real goofy dude. You know, I don't really be doing on ride skateboards. I watch anime. You know, I just be doing goofy stuff. So I probably say that's one thing that stands out about me.
Your resume is pretty packed with, you know, 34 sacks and a ton of forced fumbles. Is there a play that you would put out as this is my resume defining play, and if I had one play to show NFL scouts, this is the one I want to hear?
I mean, I don't really define myself off of like one play. I would say it depends on how I carry myself throughout the whole game. Because, you know, if you haven't played, you can mess up on the play, but, you know, it really matters on how you bounce back from it and continue to be a leader.